And a very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Dieterich High School for tonight's non-conference matchup between the Ramsey Rams and the Dieterich Moving Maroons. Should be a fun one tonight. Ramsey comes in with a 9-15 record on the season, and the Moving Maroons in at 18-7, and they're looking for to get over 20 wins. This will be a big help on the way there. Good evening. My name is Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thanks so much for tuning in tonight. The Ramsey Rams, let's take a look at some of the statistical information for tonight's game. The Ramsey Rams, as I said, come in with a record of 9-15 overall on the season. You look at the points for and the points against. Actually, if you look at that, you wouldn't think it would be all that close record to 500. That's about a 40% record, 375 to be exact. They're scoring 46 points a game with that 1,107 points and giving up 55 points a game, almost 55, with 1,318 given up. They have won their last two, knocking off Sandoval and Martinsville within the last week. Taking a look at the Dieterich side there, they come in with an 18-7 record, and they've won 4 out of their last 5 games. Looking very good doing it. They beat North Clay twice in the last 5 games, and that includes one back at the NTC tournament, the National Trail Conference tournament, as well as a tight contest last Friday night in Louisville, where they knocked off North Clay 44-43. They're averaging 57 points a game, giving up 47, and that's a 10-point difference. So you're looking at a pretty solid night for the Dieterich and Moving Maroons. As the Moving Maroons come in, there are probably, you're gonna have to figure their favorite tonight. The regional seeds came out tonight. The pairings will come out tomorrow on IHSA, but the seeding came out tonight, and Dieterich picked up a number 3 seed in their subsectional, while the Ramsey Rams picked up a number 12 seed in the same subset, the same subsectional predictions or seedings. If you look at those seedings and where you figure that the teams might end up, well, to me, and looking at both sides of it, the regional sides for that subsectional are in Red Hill as well as in Altamont. Altamont took the number 2 seed, and they always give the whoever, if you're hosting a regional, you host it. You host it whatever you're seeded. So Altamont will host at the 2. You got to predict that they'll play the 3 seed, or they'll seed it for them to play the 3 seed in the championship game. And that would lead us to believe that the Dieterich, the Moving Maroons, are going to head down to Altamont a week after next for the regional tournament. At number 12, it's difficult to tell which direction Ramsey will end up. Typically, the IHSA likes to put teams in the closer geographical area. Ramsey probably a little bit closer to Altamont than they are to Red Hill, to Bridgeport. So that's most likely where they will end up. A few other games and seeds to tell you about. The seeds for the subsectional in 2A came out as well. And the number 1 seed on the side, Flora will host a regional. And the way the seeds look there, it looks like most likely Teutopolis will head down to that regional, as Marshall took the number 1 seed in that subsectional, with Teutopolis taking the number 2. And if they place the teams like they're supposed to, like they say they're going to, you can plan on Teutopolis playing in Flora several times the week of the week of the 24th. The cool thing is we're going to pay attention either way. We'll see. We'll announce next week where we're going to be for all of those games. So looking forward to an outstanding an outstanding postseason. But still, this is a good time for teams to get ready for the postseason. And again, kind of an odd game here tonight, as the Tri-County squad were supposed to be here. It was supposed to be Tri-County versus Dieterich tonight. What happened? Well, Tri-County fell into the losers bracket in their conference tournament. And instead of playing the expected 4 games in the tournament, they played 5. Having done that, set them with their scheduled games. It put them over the limit on games for the season, and they were going to be over 35. You can't be over 35. If you are, you're kicked out of the tournament. So they had to basically, they backed out of this game about a week and a half ago. And the Ramsey Rams came in, nice of them, took their spot. The Effingham Flaming Hearts provided the JV opposition tonight for Dieterich, as the Ramsey Rams Frosh Soft team was playing elsewhere as well. So the JV squad from Effingham defeated Dieterich 59-30 in tonight's JV contest. And we'll have the national anthem for you here and the starting lineups right now.
With an overall record of 9-14, and your Dieterich Moving Maroons with an overall record of 18-7. At this time, could everyone please rise, direct your attention to midcourt, and gentlemen, remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem by the DHS cheerleaders. Thank you, ladies. Great job. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Rams from Ramsey, coached by Mike Kello and assisted by Adam Hayes. At one guard, a junior, number 10, Blaine Marks. At another guard, a senior, number 11, Kendall Aderman. At center, a senior, number 40, Custer Cook. At one forward, a senior, number 32, Hayden Seaton. And at the other forward, a senior, number 33, Drew Carroll. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Moving Maroons from Dieterich. Coached by Josh Crumweedy and assisted by Ted Westendorf and Devin Flock. At one guard, a 5'9" freshman, number 12, Pete Britton. At the other guard, a 5'10" sophomore, number 3, Bryce Booty. At one forward, a 6'3" junior, number 33, Derek Cool. At another forward, a 6'4" senior, number 23, Cole Niebergy. And at the other forward, a 6'2" senior, number 24, Colin Harkey.
So the Dieterich Maroons with their expected starting lineup, we've seen them all season long under Coach Josh Crumweedy, Bryce Buddy, along with Pete Britton at the guards. Garrett Kuhl, Cole Nieberge, and Colin Hartke underneath. Nieberge and Hartke are seniors. Kuhl is a junior, Buddy a sophomore, and Britton a freshman. The Ramsey Rams sent out Blaine Marks at one guard. He'll be joined in the backcourt by Kendall Aderman, number 11, number 10, and number 11. Hayden Seaton is number 32. He's a senior. He'll jump center. Drew Carroll, number 33, also a senior. And Kester Cook, number 40, also a senior for the Ramsey Rams. 4 seniors and a junior starting for Coach Mike Kello. The ball is in the air. We are underway. It will be Dieterich basketball to start things off here tonight. Bryce Buddy with it, tosses into the corner over to Colin Hartke around the horn. Garrett Kuhl drops it down to a cutting Cole Nieberge, and he misses the shot. Got a little bit of contact, and I think he thought he was going to get fouled and no whistle. It's February. They're not going to call cheap stuff, that's for sure. That's just how it works in high school basketball. Out on top with it is Kendall Aderman. No heights listed, by the way, for the Ramsey Rams. But it appears, looking at the players on the court, I think Dieterich is going to have a height advantage pretty much throughout. On the drive, that's Blaine Marks to the hoop. Shot won't go. Rebound gathered by Aderman. Nice up and over Nieberge, but it will not go. Rebound Colin Hartke. Here comes the moving Maroons. No score as yet. Bryce Buddy on the dribble. Drive to the hoop. Shot won't go. Rebound gathered and cradled by the senior Drew Carroll. Up to Marks. Marks to his left. Now he'll call the play. This is number 3. Out on top with it is Drew Carroll. Carroll looking inside, not very much place. Thanks, a nice move on Hartke. Tosses into the corner, back into the deeper into the corner. With it is Drew Carroll. Good patience shown by the Rams. Out on top with it is Kester Cook. And down low, Blaine Marks. Nice drive inside. Shot will not fall for Kester Cook. Quickly up with it. Hartke into the corner. Britton fakes the shot, gets it back outside to Nieberge. No score here, 2 minutes in. Actually, I think no whistles for that matter. Britton with it into the corner. On the dribble is Buddy. Buddy back outside. Nieberge will fire a 3. It won't go. Rebound grabbed by Ramsey, and timeout is taken by the Ramsey Rams. We'll take one as well. Back in 30 seconds after this word.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
And welcome back here to Dieterich. Coach Mike Kello taking that timeout here early in this scoreless game. I got to tell you, I like the way his offense was running. They'd had a couple of good shots. And there's a steal out on top. Kuhl heads to the hoop, lays it up and in. Yeah, I don't know why I guess he had some teaching to do, but they had good shots on their first 2 possessions. They just didn't fall. Bringing it across is Aderman. Off to the left, he goes to Marks. Marks into the corner. That's Seaton. Check that, Carroll. Hayden Seaton is a senior. His brother Hadley, a sophomore. Jumper is up and no good. Gathered by Hartke. Here come the moving Maroons up by a bucket. Down low, spin to the hoop, shot won't fall. Rebound tipped out to Britton. He'll put up an 18-footer that won't go. Another offensive rebound for the moving Maroons. Down low, heading to the hoop, shot up and good for Bryce Buddy. 4-0 the lead here for Dieterich. 4.5 to go in this first quarter. Seaton just crossing. He steps a few feet forward, takes the three-pointer that won't go. Rebound comes down to the Moving Maroons on the drive. Hartke's going to get bumped out of bounds, and that will be the first foul of the game. It's going to go against Hayden Seaton of Ramsey. Lob pass into Nieberge. Shot is up and good. First points for Cole Nieberge, one of two senior starters for the Dieterich Moving Maroons. And that defense picking it up. Nice cut through it by Seaton. The shot won't fall. Rebound comes down to Cool. Up to Britton. Britton not really a freshman anymore. He's listed that, and I guess he still goes to freshman classes, of course, but they're 25 games in. This is his 26th game. Jumper is good for Cole Nieberge. And a Ramsey trailing by 8 now. You would think that would be the time for the timeout, not when it was still scoreless. Bringing it across, that's Kester Cook. His pass down low, stolen. Taken away by Nieberge, up to Hartke, lays it up and in. 10 in a row for the Dieterich Moving Maroons following the timeout. 3:15 remaining here in the first quarter. And another steal, Bryce Buddy steps in front of the pass intended for Carroll. Heads to the hoop, shot won't go. Rebound comes down to Aderman. He looks ahead. Carroll was down there and he'll back out. Now he has it in the corner. Drew Carroll, defended by Buddy, makes a move. Heads to the elbow, drops it down, pass intended down low for Blaine Marks, but knocked out of bounds off the hand of Derek Cool. Subs in for Ramsey. Wade Stevens comes in along with Andy Dunn. Andy Dunn fires a long three and hits it. Talk about offense instant off the bench, and a nice drive, beating everybody back. Colin Hartke to the hoop. And there's a turnover as Ramsey was trying to get the pass into Dunn. And another timeout taken by Ramsey. This one a full one. It's 12-3 back after these words.
Established in 1945 by farmers and folks like you, the primary goal of South Central FS has always been to improve the profitability of farming. And with a focus on service and safety, FS Propane is committed to keeping your system and appliances running efficiently. FS is a local full-service propane company offering you expert tank installation and system maintenance, as well as dedicated seasonal service. So when it comes to managing your propane needs, look to the experts. Look to South Central FS.
Here's a replay on that drive by Colin Hartke earlier. Headed to the hoop and dropped
Life
it
is
in
full of
nicely.
special
He did that on
times,
both
and
of
at
them.
Flora Savings Bank, we're here with you through all of it.
And we are coming back with the Ramsey Rams taking that second timeout of the first quarter here. They trail 12-3 to Dieterich. Dieterich in the white uniforms with maroon numerals. Gold trim on the numbers and maroons emblazoned across their chest. Ramsey in the black, three on the way, won't go. Rebound Hartke, good spin, puts it up off balance and hits it. And Hartke off to a nice start. He'll head to the free throw line for an and one. Foul goes against Drew Carroll. And the free throw is good. After the first 3 minutes or so of a scoreless game, Dieterich off to a 15-3 run to start out. And a foul heading up the court is going to be called against Dieterich. That's going to go against Derek Cool. Got a little bit handsy on Kester Cook coming up. A little bit of a hold. Carroll with it out on top for the Rams. Gets it over to Aderman. Aderman looking for a cutter. Into the corner it goes to Seaton. Back again to Aderman, but stolen away. Knocked away. Picked up and up ahead to Hartke. He'll be fouled and heading to the free throw line again. Colin Harkey 1 for 1 there so far. That foul is going to be the second of the game on Drew Carroll. Number 3 against Ramsey. And Colin Harkey can put up his 8th and 9th points here. There is 8. Dieterich in the right direction, right at the perfect time with regionals starting in about a week and a half. Second one, good as well. 17-3 and a steal. Taken away by Nieberge. He heads in and scores. 6 for him. It's a huge first quarter for Dieterich. They lead 19-3. Their press is working outstanding. There's a block by Nieberge. It's picked up by Buddy. Long pass up court to Hartke. He has to gather. Throws it out to Nieberge. Nearly stolen. He puts it up from 12. It's good. And not only are they getting steals, they're hitting shots. Long pass up ahead to Marks. He heads to the hoop and lays it in. Blaine Marks with the second field goal of the game for the Rams. Wide open, Bryce Buddy for 3. It won't go. Rebound comes down to Cool. Back outside. Nieberge will chuck it from 3. It won't go. And a rebound this time taken down by Buddy. It's knocked out of bounds. Off the hands of Buddy. It actually may not have been knocked out of bounds. May have been just off of his hands. 21-5 the lead here for Dieterich with 1:05 to go. Yeah, he just kind of lost the handle there, didn't he? 1:06 to go. Back into the game is Andy Dunn. He gets it up to Edelman, who heads up court, drops it down, and shot up and in for Marshall Clark. Clark is a senior. On the drive, Nieberge drops it back outside. 3 on the way is no good from Corey Gephardt. Gephardt usually a threat from three-point line all the time. 21-7 the score. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. There's a near steal that's gathered by Clark, and around the horn it goes. Back outside to Hayden Seaton. Seaton tries to drive, has it knocked away, and travels. Also into the game for Dieterich is Andrew Leidy, just a sophomore. And Pete Britton will check back in as Cole Nieberge will take a seat. The 6'4 senior sits down, replaced by the 5'9 freshman. So Dieterich going a little bit fast. 15 seconds to go. Lob into Cool. He lays it up and in. 4 for Derek. 6 seconds to go. In a hurry, Seaton across with it, dribbles it off his foot. And with 1.6 to go, it'll be Dieterich basketball. Chance for a long throw in, maybe one dribble, and a shot. Britton to toss. It is to Gephardt at the buzzer. No good from half court. So, 1 quarter in the books. 23-7 Dieterich. Back after this word.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose auto owners insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
There's a replay of that shot near the end of the quarter there from Derek Cool. Took the nice catch down low and able to get it up and in. 23-7, the lead for Dieterich after 1 period of play. Back in the game, Blaine Marks tosses it back outside to Kendall Aderman. Aderman along with Kester Cook Hayden Seaton, and also Drew Carroll, the starting 5 back in for the Ramsey Rams. Aderman outside with the basketball, tosses into the corner. Kester Cook thought about heading to the hoop, backs up, drops it down, intended for Aderman, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Dieterich. Derek Kuhl, Cole Nieberge, Colin Hartke, Bryce Buddy, and Pete Britton back in for them. So starters back in for both teams. 7.5 to go here in the first half. A little bit of a late start here tonight. Had a biddy ball. The Pee Wee kids were out playing between the JV and the varsity contest. On the drive, shot is up and in for Kendall Aderman. His first points of the night. Cuts that 16-point lead down to 14. Pass inside to Kuhl. Outside 3 on the way from Hartke, off the iron. Rebound to Aderman. Here comes Ramsey. Good screen from Marks. Aderman across with it. Looks to his right, now throws to his left. The give and go back to Aderman against Buddy. A little bit height advantage there too, and Aderman has to get rid of it. Long 3 from Marks outside is going to be going back to Dieterich. 6:37 remaining here in quarter number 2. 23-9, the lead for Dieterich. They've led the whole way as they scored the first 10 points of the game. 3 on the way from Britton is good. Pete Britton with his first points of the game. And now all 5 starters in the scoring book. Quickly up with it. Marks dribbles right into a trap. He's in trouble. Fires it across. Stolen by Cole Nieberge. He heads down court. Lays it up and in. Nice runner. Avoiding traffic by Cole Nieberge. Under 6 to go. Quickly down to the hoop shot. Up and good for Drew Carroll. Carroll playing with 2 fouls. He's got to be careful. 28-11. The long 3-pointer is good for Colin Hartke. Bumps the lead to 20 here with 5.5 minutes to go. Jumper up and no good for Aderman. 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Way up to Britton around the top. Shot from the left elbow won't go for Nieberge, but right on the spots, Colin Hartke. He already has 14. On the drive, foul's going to go against Britton. Yeah, there's Britton slapping down at the basketball, got all kinds of arm. That's number 2 against the team, just number 1 against Britton. And Aderman heads to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Second one won't go, 1 out of 2. Lost out of bounds. It will remain Ramsey Rams basketball. They trail by 21. Is that right? They did that ball? I guess they did. Outside on the handle, driving to the hoop. Now Kester Cook shot is blocked by Westendorf. But Jack Westendorf's going to pick up the foul. That's going to be number 3 against Dieterich. And that's going to send Kester Cook to the free throw line. His first trip there. Cook, right-handed shot. Senior misses the first. Says doggone it. Spins it, fires again. Rolls this one over the top and in. 2 out of 4 from the line are the Ramsey Rams now, as we're under 5 minutes here in the third quarter. Outside on the dribble, Colin Hartke off to Britton. Britton drives, throws it across. Stolen away, Drew Carroll. Up ahead to Aderman. Kendall Aderman. Looks to his left. Goes around the top. 3 from Aderman is on the way and good. Aderman's got 6 now. He's heating up. Into the corner with it is Buddy. Off to the right. Hartke on the dribble around the horn to Nieberge. Nieberge to Britton in the corner. Directs traffic outside now. Buddy with it. Gets a screen from Westendorf. Drives to the hoop. He's fouled. Maybe a block against Hayden Seaton. His second. Just number 4 against Ramsey. 33-16. The lead is 17 for Dieterich. They've led by as many as 21. 3 on the way is off the back iron. No good. Rebound by Nieberge. He puts it up and in. Cole Nieberge reached way back to get that. I've got him with 12. The board has him with 15. I had Hartke with that three-pointer here in the second quarter. And the board has it with Nieberge. I'm going to have to check. That three-pointer won't go for Dunn this time. Rebound to the moving Maroons. Pass intended inside for Westendorf. Knocked away and stolen by Kendall Aderman. Quickly up with it. Throws it into the corner. Intended for either Carroll or Dunn. And Dunn wasn't there and neither was Carroll. Britton's going to take a seat. As checking back in for Dieterich. Andrew Leidy. 35-16, Dieterich by 19. Out on the wing, Hartke to Nieberge. Over to Buddy, back to Nieberge for 3, off the iron, no good. Long, well, actually one of the long passes knocked away from Cook, but regathered by Ramsey. On the drive, Marks dribble into a trap. Cook will try from 17, and he hits. Kester Cook with 3. 35-18, long pass to Buddy. He has it stolen away by Aderman, but picked up by the moving Maroon. Shot won't go for Nieberge. Quickly, Aderman brings it across for the Rams. 2.5 to go here in the first half. Long pass into the corner to Carroll. He draws Buddy out. Dunn in the corner. Boy, he wanted to chuck it again. No sir this time, says Bryce Buddy. Outside to Aderman. Adermann. 2:10 to go. Blaine Marks, 3 on the way, is off the iron. No good. Rebound Nieberge off his hands. Picked up by Buddy. Here come the moving Maroons. Hartke pass intended for Cool. Stolen by Marks. He heads to the hoop. Misses the layup. Rebound by Cool. Up to Hartke. Way up to Nieberge. He lays it in. Heads to the hoop. And timeout on the court again taken by Ramsey. Down by 19, 37-18. Back after this word.
Country Roads Realty goes the extra mile to take you home. Managing broker Jessica McCleary, along with Terry Weedman, Judy Reed, and Brandon Klein, bring commitment, integrity, and results, as well as 21st century technology to the business of real estate. Virtual house tours are always open at CountryRoadsRealty.net. Call Country Roads Realty at 842-SOLD and give Country Roads the chance to earn your business and to add you to their long list of satisfied clients.
And welcome back to Dieterich, home of the moving Maroons. They lead by 19, 37-31. A.J. Halford checks into the ball game for Ramsey, wearing number 34. Also Levi Rhodes into the game. Dunn along with Cameron Berner in for the first time. Out on top with it is Dunn. Gets to got it to a cutting Levi Rhodes, who had it smacked loose while he was in the air, and he landed with it, and that's a travel. 1.5 to go here in the first half. 37-18, the lead for the moving Maroons. They have the basketball. Cool looks inside, finds Nieberge, jumpers up, no good. Rebound loose, taken away by Ramsey. Berner off to Aderman. Aderman looks into the corner, gets it back around. There's a Dunn with it, thought about the 3, steps in. Jumper from 16 is good. Andy Dunn. On the drive, shot up, no good from Harkey. Rebound comes loose. Picked up by Ramsey. They're making a bit of a run here. They've trailed by as many as 21, now by 17. Burner back outside to Aderman. Buddy all over him. On the drive, shot up and no good, and a charge. Charging is going to be called on Levi Rhodes. His first, team fifth, with 35 seconds to go. Rhodes is a junior. This is only 3 sophomores on the Ramsey Rams. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seniors. An experienced squad. Nieberger into the corner. Pass down low. Gathered by Cool. Gets it back outside to Harkey with 20 seconds. Looks like the Move Maroons might hold. Britton outside to Nieberger. Drops it down. Cool. Reverse shot blocked by Dunn. Nice defense. Out with it is Aderman. Aderman loses the handle. Gathers back. 5 seconds to go. Rhodes looking for Dunn. Cutting to the hoop. He puts it up and in. At the buzzer, good finish by the Ramsey Rams. They trailed here at the half by 15, 37-22. You are watching boys high school basketball, Dieterich High School basketball, here on Wabash Catch TV. We'll be back with halftime statistics and scores and all kinds of stuff for you after these words.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at carnabysquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it. Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop. Russ Broniker, Boulder Chevrolet Buick in Salem, and Russ Broniker Auto Group in Effingham are your premier sources for new and pre-owned vehicles in Southern Illinois. Their outstanding and diverse selection of GM products and commitment to quality service ensures satisfied customers who return time after time. After over 30 years, your friends at Boulder and the Broniker Auto Group remain committed to the simple philosophy: offer a quality product and back it up with service that's second to none. That's Boulder Chevrolet Buick in Salem and Russ Broniker Cadillac Buick and GMC in Effingham.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
At Back & Body Works Chiropractic, we help you feel better naturally. We can help your whole family from newborns to the elderly. We offer auriculotherapy for smoking cessation and appetite control. We use acupuncture to improve health and well-being in the mind and body. We offer high-quality herbal supplements for adults and children, as well as CBD oil. We also offer exercise classes for women of every age, size, and fitness level. Stop by and see us on the square in Louisville.
Call my mommy.
It won't always be new. It won't always be clean. It won't always be flawless. But it'll always be yours. So how do you know it'll be protected? To solve the big challenges of tomorrow, take simple steps today. At Country Financial, when you're ready to start, we're ready to help. With auto insurance.
See me, Alex Atwood in Sisney, for your insurance and financial needs.
Welcome to Zinc Building Center. My dad and Ryan work here. They sell lumber, paint, doors, windows, plumbing, electrical, and much more. Oh yeah, they sell guns too. Zinc Building Center on Route 45 and Louisville. It's a cool place.
We are monitoring all of your preventative health. I'm Marlissa Boyles. I'm a nurse practitioner here at Clay Medical Center, which is one of our 11 clinics out of the Christopher Rural Health Planning Corporation. We have implemented PCMH, Patient Care Medical Home. We work in collaboration with many specialists. This helps in tracking what you need for your age and any preventative screening. We would love to have you here in our family.
Visit us at crhpc.org.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
When it comes to your banking, you have as many options as colors in the crayon box. That's why you can bank your way at Teutopolis State Bank. What works best for you may be different from what works best for your neighbor. Teutopolis State Bank is built to serve all your banking needs, whether it's online banking, mobile check deposit, text banking, or just stopping in to see them at one of their 3 convenient locations. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender, it's Teutopolis State Bank. Banking made personal since 1913. Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel.
Are you tired of searching high and low in those big chain stores to find what you need and deserve some royal treatment? Come to the King, Rural King in Salem. The friendly folks at Rural King will never leave you searching for those hard-to-find items on your list. Farm, home, sporting, automotive, and clothing. Oh, and did I mention we also have everything else, along with all the quality brands that you deserve. Salem Rural King is a proud retailer of the steel product line. Your searching is over when you know the King, Rural King in Salem.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Good evening, folks. Welcome back here to Dieterich High School, home of the Moving Maroons. Here at the half, Dieterich leads Ramsey 37-22. Dieterich got that way with a big first quarter. Outscored the Rams 23-7 in that first quarter. And then the Rams turned it around in the second quarter, outscored Dieterich 15-14. But they're going to have to pick it up a little bit if they're going to catch the Moving Maroons, who lead again by 15 here after one half of play. Taking a look at some scoring so far this evening for the Ramsey Rams, they're led by Andy Dunn off the bench. He has 7 points, hit a 3 and a couple of deuces, including a late bucket. Also 6 for Kendall Adelman, 1 out of 2 from the free throw line with a 3 and a deuce. And 2 points apiece for Drew Carroll, as well as Blaine Marks, and 3 points for Kester Cook, 1 out of 2 from the line with a bucket. Also, for the Dieterich Moving Maroons, they're led here, 2 players with 14 points. Cole Nieberge and Colin Hartke, each carrying 14 into the second half. 3 for 3 from the free throw line is Colin Hartke. He's the only Moving Maroon to have reached the free throw line. 7 field goals for Cole Nieberge, all the 2-point variety. 3 points for Pete Britton. He hit a 3. Also 4 points for Derek Kuhl and 2 points for Bryce Buddy, as the Rams and the Moving Maroons look like they're about set to get going again here. It will be Moving Maroons basketball. They'll send their starters back out for the second half. Bryce Buddy, Pete Britton, Cole Nieberge, Colin Hartke, and Derek Kuhl. For the Ramsey Rams, their starters back out as well. Blaine Marks, Kendall Aderman, Hayden Seaton, Drew Carroll, and Kester Cook. With the basketballs, Bryce Buddy out there on the right side, outside. Britton for 3, off the iron, no good. Rebound tipped, but gathered by Kester Cook. The Ramsey Rams bringing it across. They have had some, they've lost 4 out of 5, but they've been relatively close. Lost by 8. They won their last 2 games. Beat Sandoval by 8 and beat Martinsville by 7. That shot's off. Rebound Bryce Buddy up and gives it out to Colin Hartke. He'll drive to the hoop, runs into traffic. He's fouled, and Colin Hartke will take his 4th and 5th free throws. The 4th and 5th free throws for the Moving Maroons. First is good. By the way, that foul was the first against Kendall Aderman. Second one good as well. That was the first team foul this half. A drive and a score. Nice drive by Blaine Marks. Quickly back the other way come the Maroons. Cole Nieberge makes a drive to the hoop. His arm is smacked by Hayden Seaton. That's going to be a foul on Seaton. I have that as his 3rd. They've got his 2nd on the board. I'm going to take my facts. I'm going to take my scribblings for it. Nieberge to the line. He'll get 2 free throws. I didn't realize that was a shooting foul. It is. He hit them both. Kirk Hacker and Jim Fisher, and a gentleman that I do not recognize here for the officiating crew tonight, doing a good job. It's back to a 17-point lead. Dieterich led by 21 in about midway through that second quarter before Ramsey made a nice run to close it at 15 in the half. Kester Cook back outside to Kendall Aderman. Around the horn, number 10 is Blaine Marks. Back off to Aderman. Looks for Cook down low. He has it. Now gets it over to Carroll. Drew Carroll on the dribble outside the 3-point line. Picks up his dribble. Gets it back to Aderman. Aderman stops at the free throw line, and Ramsey very patient. Looking for a good one. Big screen set by Aderman. And a near turnover. as Cole Nieberge was trying to scrap it away there from Drew Carroll. Ramsey will retain. 6:20 to go here in the third. 41-24. Like I said, Ramsey with wins over Sandoval and Martinsville recently. Fell to South Central by a pretty good chunk last week. Then lost to Lincolnwood before that. Lost to the number 1 ranked Central A&M squad back in January, and there's no problem with that. They're beating everybody by a lot. Jumper's no good. Good rebound by Aderman. Stolen away by Bryce Buddy. He looks ahead. Cole Nieberge to the hoop. Up and in. 18 now for Nieberge and a near steal. The senior's doing it all. One of only 2 seniors on the squad for Dieterich. He and Hartke. And he's bumped the lead back to 19. Long pass intended for Cook. He gathers, tries to drop it off for Marshall Clark. 3 on the way from Carroll's going to be short. Rebound taken away by Hartke. Almost stolen by Blaine Marks. Good defense, but gathered by Cole Nieberge. Maroons can bump it back to 21 or 22. Cool gives it off to Buddy. Drop down. Nieberge in the clear. He puts it up, and it won't fall. I think he thought he was more closely guarded than he really was. He took a jumper when it looked like he could have spun and just laid it in. Bryce Buddy picks up his first. Team first this half for Dieterich. 5 minutes to go here in the third. It's 43-24. Long pass out to Clark. Around the horn to Carroll. Drew Carroll on the dribble, brings it back out to the top of the key, and he'll hand it off to Kendall Aderman. Aderman on the dribble to his left. Well guarded by Buddy. Trying to get it to Clark, can't do it, and Carroll helps him out. 4:40 to go in the third. Pass down to Clark. Off his hands and out of bounds. It will go back to the moving Maroons. Had the right idea, just couldn't get it to fall. Or couldn't get it to get a handle on it. Maroons looking for their 19th win of the season tonight. Nieberge with it out on top to Buddy. Outside Britton. He drives to the hole. Slapped away by Clark. Picked up by Marks. He goes through traffic up to the hoop, and he'll travel. Picked it up. He was going to try to one-hand, underhand scoop it into the hoop, and took 2 or 3 steps in doing so. 43-24, 19-point lead. Pass down to Nieberge. Drops it over to Britton. He cuts to the hoop and scores. Pete Britton with 5. He hit a 3 earlier, and that deuce there. Bumps it back to that biggest lead of the evening, 21 again. Carroll loses the handle. It's a takeaway by Britton, and he's going to be fouled. They're going to give that to Carroll. That'll be number 3 on Drew. And with 3:42 to go in the third, Andrew Leidy will check in, replacing Cole Nieberge. Number 5 in for 23. Out on the left wing is his Buddy. Off to Cool. Outside, Britton didn't like the shot. Around the horn into the corner. Hartke. Colin Hartke outside. Cool, 4th 2. It won't go. Good board underneath Britton, up and in. Good work by Pete Britton. The 5'9" freshman guard. Aderman off across with it. Well defended, looking for somebody to help out. Gets it to Andy Dunn. Back to Kendall Aderman. Good screen, and they're going to call it a too good. It's going to be an illegal screen on Marshall Clark. That'll be his first foul, and he'll give the ball back to the Maroons. Hayden Seaton will check in, as will Wade Stevens for Ramsey. Joining Andy Dunn, Kester Cook, and Kendall Aderman stays in. 23-point lead for Dieterich. 2:45 to go here in the third. Britton looks down low, gets it out to Leidy, around to Buddy. Buddy back out to Leidy. Leidy outside to Cool. I thought he was going to try it again. And there's a steal by Dunn. Lazy pass. And Dunn able to lay it up and in. That pass from Derek Cool to Pete Britton needed quite a bit more mustard on it. Down low, Hartke, trap taken away, and a held ball. It will go to the Ramsey Rams. Nice defense down low by Kester Cook. And back into the game, Cole Nieberge will check in as Derek Cool heads to the sideline. 21-point game. Aderman of the Ramsey Rams. Ramsey in black with the white numerals. On the offense right now as Dunn loses the handle. Back to the defense. Buddy has the ball knocked away from him out of bounds. Buddy lost the handle. Kind of fortunate that got knocked out of bounds. 2:01 to go here in the third. It's a 21-point lead for Dieterich. And it comes to Hartke. They leave him as he heads to the hoop. Shot won't fall. Rebound tipped up and out of bounds. It will remain Dieterich. 1:54 to go here in the third. Leidy, Dieterich, Nieberge back in. Buddy, Britton, and to Hartke. Back to Nieberge behind the line, three-point line. Three-pointer on the way from Buddy is in and good. His first three-pointer of the night. He has 5 points, and it's a 24-point lead for Dieterich. Quickly up, it goes to Hayden Seaton, drives to the hole, puts it in, and he's fouled by Hartke. First points of the night for Hayden Seaton. As Buddy will take a seat, so will Hartke. Colin Hartke just picked up his first foul. Number 2 against Dieterich here in this half. Cuts it to 21. Outside with it, Cole Nieberge drives to the hoop, puts it up, it won't go, and he's fouled. Nieberge will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. He's 2 for 2 there, that foul. Well, I'm not sure who it went against. I guess it went against Wade Stevens. His first, team 5th, as the free throw goes in. Short on the second one, gets his own board, good hustle. 1:15 to go in the third. It's a 22-point game, 51-29 in favor of Dieterich. On the drive, Britton to the hole, shot falls. I'll tell you what, Pete Britton's just a freshman, boy. He makes stuff happen. He has 9 points now. Just got screened off, outstanding screen from Cook. Jumper up and good for Kendall Aderman. Everybody just kind of left him. And he was open at the free throw line. Fake three by Cole Nieberge. Back over to Britton. Dunn all over him. Good D by Dunn. Drops it down to Leidy. Back outside, Cole Nieberge to the hoop. Shot won't fall, but he's going to be fouled by Aderman. Kendall Aderman will pick up his second. And with 39 seconds to go here in the third, Cole Nieberge back to the line. He's 5 out of 6 from the free throw line, now 5 out of 7. Check that. He's 3 out of 5 now. All this quarter. 3 out of 6. He's missed 3 in a row. Hit his first 3. Rebound to Ramsey. Quickly up and across with it, Aderman. 30 seconds to go. He drives on Britton. Drops it down to Dunn, who lays it up and in. Andy Dunn has 10 to lead all Ramsey Rams. Leidy outside to Nieberge. His shot blocked by Seaton. Recovered up to Seaton, head to the hole. He lays it up and won't go. Rebound Cool. 9 seconds to go. Plenty of time. Britton takes a look. Cuts down the lane. Outside. Gephardt. Long three is good. Corey Gephardt, instant offense, and that will do it for the third quarter. The Dieterich Move Maroons lead 56-33. Back after this.
Are you needing to advertise or promote your business or special event? At Meagher Sign and Graphics, they can print and install laminated vinyl on all sizes of metal, PVC, and plastic sign material. Meagher's offers all types of vinyl options with professional installation on your vehicles, walls, and windows, or just about anything else you would like to be personalized. Meagher's also offers all sizes of PVC and mesh banners. Meagher's is now able to offer LED message centers. Stop in or call Kevin Blank or Danny King at Meagher's Sign and Graphics for all your lettering and advertising needs.
Morton Building's annual sales event, Building Value Days, is going on now. If you're dreaming of a home and garage, farm storage building, insulated workshop, or even a horse barn or commercial facility, take advantage of discounted pricing on new buildings through February 29th. The quality of our materials, craftsmanship, and industry-leading warranty will ensure your satisfaction for generations to come. So don't delay. Contact your local Morton sales office or visit mortonbuildings.com and learn how you can build for less during Building Value Days.
There's a replay on that long three-pointer there at the end of the quarter from Corey Gephardt. I tell you what, he comes in. He is instant offense off of the bench. And he provides the Move Maroons with a 21-point lead, probably 23-point lead heading here into the fourth quarter. It'll be Move Maroons basketball. Lob pass intended for Jack Westendorf down low. He had a little trouble getting away from his defender. Derek Cool's pass bounces out of bounds. So the turnover will give it back to the Ramsey Rams. They're got Kendall Adelman in the game along with Andy Dunn, Hayden Seaton, as well as Blaine Marks and Drew Carroll on the court for the Rams. Seaton loses the handle, but lucky for him, Adelman's in the right place. Gives it back to Seaton, cutting the hoop, and Jack Westendorf says, "You get that out of here. You're not going to get that shot." Long pass up court, knocked out of bounds. It'll remain Moving Maroons basketball. Jack Westendorf says, "You're not getting that shot. I'll take that." 7:13 to go here in the ball game. Pass inside to Cool. He's fouled. He'll head to the free throw line, and that's going to be number 4 against Drew Carroll. Poor old Drew. He has had some foul issues tonight. Team foul number 7. And Cool to the line for the first time tonight. Up there for a pair. Moving Maroons will shoot free throws the rest of the way. Leidy takes a seat. Colin Harkey back in the game for Dieterich. Dieterich with a big weekend. They've got a game tomorrow night as well as Friday night. Or pardon me, as well as Saturday night. 3-game weekend. Second free throw, no good. I think tomorrow night's might be a reschedule as well. Drive and shot up by Aderman is partially blocked, but he gets it back outside to Blaine Marks. He'll give it over to Seaton, around to Aderman. I think he thought about taking that three, but then he realized that Cole Nieberg was on him, ready to leap and knock it into next week. Carroll on the dribble, 6.5 minutes to go in the basketball game. On the drive to the hoop, shot is up and good for Kendall Aderman. He's got 12, having a fine game. Colin Harkey outside to and around to Cole Nieberg. Westendorf had it a moment ago. Now Pete Britton will reset the offense. 22-point lead in favor of Dieterich. Having a workmanlike game. Pass down to Harkey. He's fouled by Aderman. That's going to be Aderman's third. Harkey's going to head back to the line, where he is 5 for 5. Through 3 quarters. Through 3 quarters, Dieterich was 8 for 11 from the free throw line. And now 10 for 14, make it 10 for 15. 58-35, pass down low to Marks. He stopped, gets it back to Dunn, who drives to the hole. 12-footer won't fall. Rebound comes down to Hartke. He wants to run. Stops at the elbow, leaves it back for Nieberger. He doesn't like the shot. 58-35, 23-point lead for Dieterich. Around the hole, Hartke. Hartke has it knocked away by Aderman. Good. Aderman's had a good game defensively and offensively. Pass down to Nieberger. He puts it up, partially blocked by Blaine Marks. Nice block by number 10 for Ramsey. Outside, Seaton to Carroll, the give and go, and won't go. Everything was perfect except the ball falling through the hoop. Nieberger heads to the basket. Shot won't go, and rebound to Hartke. He's fouled again. He'll head back to the line again for 2, and again a foul on Kendall Aderman. Hartke 6 out of 7. One of 2 seniors for Dieterich. He hits the first. As I was mentioning earlier, Dieterich picks up the number 3 seed in their subsectional. We'll find out tomorrow afternoon where they're going to end up going. Dollars to donuts, I'm going to bet that Dieterich goes to Altamont. Altamont, the number 2 seed. Second one's good as well. As a matter of fact, I think that Ramsey will probably go to Altamont too. We'll see tomorrow afternoon. Under 5 minutes to go. It's a 25-point lead, 60-35. Carroll trying to get it across to Marshall Clark. Stolen by Derek Cool. Heads to the hoop. Shot is up and no good. But Cool will head to the line for a pair. That's the 10th foul against Ramsey. And that's the 4th foul against Hayden Seaton. So the 3 starters for the Ramsey Rams carrying 4 fouls. As the first one is good for Derek Cool. Stick around after the game. We'll have a short commercial break, and then we'll come back and show you some highlights of tonight's action. Tomorrow night we'll be in Sisney, by the way, as North Clay heads down to take on the Runnin' Lions. Non-conference game there as well. That'll be fun. Always fun to head to the Runnin' Lions den. Carroll on the drive, heads to the hoop, lays it up and no good. Rebound comes down to Dieterich. Quickly across with it is Colin Hartke. Now he's going to slow things down. It's a 27-point lead. Gephardt had an inch but did not take the shot. Pass inside from Nieberger. Stolen away. Knocked loose. Marshall Clark's going to gather. Outstanding work by Blaine Marks to get it free. Dunn thought about it. Now he'll fire the long 3. Airball gives it to Cole Nieberger and the Maroons. They're going to take a timeout with 3:50 to go. We will as well. Back after this word.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Cheerleaders are throwing the gear out to the fans, and they're hyped up and having a ball. Leading by 27. Move Maroon basketball. Grade school kids had a pee-wee basketball game between games, and that was a lot of fun. Pass down to Leidy off that break. Beautiful work. Doing just what the coach told them. They lead by now 29, 3:33 to go. Cameron Berner across with it. Back out to Levi Rhodes. Also in the game, Marshall Clark. Kester Cook back in. And A.J. Halford in for the Rams. Cook drives to the free throw line. Into the corner now, 3:15 to go. Looking to drop it down low and not much room. Three on the way. Cameron Berner misses. Rebound to Hartke. Maroons score. We'll have a running clock. Doesn't really matter all that much with only 2.5, with just under 3 minutes to go, but that's the facts as they are right now. Gephardt fakes it, passes down from Buddy. Knocked away and stolen. Berner heads off with it. Leaves it for Cook. Cook open for three, didn't take it. Kind of surprised, dropped it into the corner to Rhodes. Rhodes drives baseline on Gephardt. There Cook takes the three. Off the iron, no good. Rebound, Gephardt. He heads the other way to the hoop. He's fouled. And he'll head to the free throw line as Cameron Berner will pick it up. Corey Gephardt has come in and done his, as is custom, hit a three-pointer. And now good from the free throw line. (65-35) the score. Gephardt's second on the way, good as well. So the clock will run now. 66-35. You're watching high school basketball on Wabash Catch TV. We appreciate the Moving Maroons. They've been outstanding to us all season long. I guess our last game up here. Be up here again for baseball season. They're going to get out the bats and balls here in about a week or two. Three on the way, no good. A rebound taken away by the Moving Maroons. And a near steal as traveling is going to be the call. Great work, however, by Wade Stevens. He caught Andrew Leidy kind of asleep. We could hear the Dieterich bench yelling at him, hey, he's coming. Andrew Wente into the game for the Moving Maroons. Westendorf also, now Leidy. Also Colton Kidd in the game for the Maroons. As we're just about wrapped things up here. On the drive, Westendorf back out to Leidy. Off to Gephardt, under a minute to play. Moving Maroons probably not going to be in a real hurry to shoot. Leidy heads to the hole, shot won't fall. Gets it back and up and in. Second bucket this quarter for Andrew Leidy. Outside with it, Cameron Berner around to Rhodes. 30 seconds to go. On the drive, that's Wade Stevens. Shot up, no good. Westendorf with the board. And with 20 seconds to go, that might just about do it. Team bench is yelling, shoot it, shoot it. No, you don't want to do that. 10 seconds to go. Westendorf heads for the hole. Into the corner, and Leidy Gephardt will hold probably for the last 5 seconds. And the Dieterich Maroons will knock off Ramsey by a final of 68-35. Dieterich improves to 19-7. Ramsey falls to 9-16. We'll wrap it up after these words.
Established in 1945 by farmers and folks like you, the primary goal of South Central FS has always been to improve the profitability of farming. And with a focus on service and safety, FS Propane is committed to keeping your system and appliances running efficiently. FS is a local full-service propane company offering you expert tank installation and system maintenance, as well as dedicated seasonal service. So when it comes to managing your propane needs, look to the experts. Look to South Central FS.
Life is full of special times, and at Flora Savings Bank, we're here with you through all of them. Growing your family, finding that perfect home, taking that family vacation you've always dreamed about, or starting your own business. At Flora Savings Bank, we keep things simple. Our banking apps allow you to spend less time banking and more time with what matters most. Check out Flora Savings Bank 2.0 and get the best of everything. Caring bankers, great technology, and a bank that cares about community. Stop by the bank or apply online at florasavings.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Here's a look at some highlights. There's a nice drive by Derek Kuhl back in the first half as the Moving Maroons got out early with an outstanding first quarter. Led 23-7. There's that three-pointer from Colin Hartke. Thank you so much for showing that. That shows that my scoring is correct. I'm very glad to see that. There's another drive by Kuhl heading to by Nieberge. Second half highlights now. Pete Britton with a nice shot underneath. And that'll do it for the replays tonight. Thanks very much, folks. We do appreciate that. And thanks to the folks out in the truck for proving me right. Ramsey finishes up here with quarters of 7, 15, 11, and 2. Leading scorer was Kendall Aderman. He finishes with 12 points, 1 out of 2 from the line. 9 for Andy Dunn off the bench. He hit a 3 and 3 deuces. 4 points for Blaine Marks, a couple of field goals. 3 points apiece for Hayden Seaton and Kester Cook. Cook 1 out of 2 from the line. And 2 points apiece for for Marshall Clark and for Drew Carroll. The Ramsey Rams finished 3 out of 5 from the free throw line. For the Moving Maroons, led here tonight by Cole Nieberge and Colin Hartke. Each of those players finishing with 19 points. 8 out of 9 from the line for Hartke, 3 out of 6 for Nieberge. 9 points for Pete Britton, all from the field. He had a 3 and 3 deuces. 7 points for Derek Kuhl, 3 out of 4 from the line with a couple of field goals. 5 for Corey Gephardt, 5 for Bryce Buddy, and 4 for Andrew Leidy. By the way, Gephardt also 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Good free throw shooting night for Dieterich as they're rounding into shape, getting ready for the regional starting in a week and a half. They were 16 for 21 from the line. Quarters of 23, 14, 19, and 12. Again, as Dieterich wins it here tonight, they improve to 19 and 7 on the year, and Ramsey falls to 9 and 16. Thanks to all you fans for watching. We do appreciate it. Thanks to all of our sponsors for helping bring Wabash Catch TV sports to you. My name is Bruce Dickey, reminding you tonight's final score. The Dieterich Moving Maroons defeat Ramsey 68-35. So long from Dieterich.